Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subbed if you're not. Hit the button, and while you're at it, hit that like button. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into the royal drama. Well, Meghan Markle has made an executive decision, and after a very long time of trying to find a CEO for her company, American Riviera Orchard, she's decided to name herself as a CEO. And actually, it's like, I don't know why this is groundbreaking news. Maybe because she is a royal and it's weird for her to work for herself. But this is not uncommon. I mean, she's a creator of the brand, so if she is that either difficult to work for or it's that difficult for her to find the right person to work for her and for her company, then maybe she should do it herself. So it's being reported that she's appointed herself as the CEO of her lifestyle brand, which has yet to be released after struggling to find a suitable candidate for the role. And Page 6 is reporting this. She had been interviewing prospective employees for months after announcing the brand's impending launch earlier this year. But in August, it emerged that she was struggling to find a suitable candidate for the position. She is the CEO of American Riviera Orchard, a source told the outlets. In April, a source told the outlet the initial CEO search has not panned out so far. Additionally, one insider told Page 6 that the brand had become a bleep show, an SHIT show behind the scenes, with someone else saying she's been keeping her cards close to her chest. It's been speculated that she's pretty hard to work for. That has been the news that had been put out there. And I'm basically talking about this because it really gives a lot of weight to the rumors that she was extremely difficult to work for when she was in the UK, actually in the family or the firm, like she called it when she did the Oprah interview, and that these rumors had come out how they could not keep staff because she was very nasty, she was mean, she was difficult to work for. And none of us knew if those things are true because we're not there. But the fact that this brand was launched, or it was announced, I should say, earlier this year, the news had been put out there that she was looking for a CEO. And after all of this time, she hasn't been able to find anybody, not like one good candidate. Like, she didn't even give a chance. Like, seriously. And I know because I'm an employer, I get it. It's a lot to contend with when you're trying to find someone to work within your company, to work the way that you really need for them to work, for your brand to work. I get that. And I also know that there are a lot of people who don't really want to work these days, like really truly want to work. But I ain't got Meghan Markle money, okay? So the fact that with all of the money that she and Harry have, they couldn't find at least one candidate to give a try. I have employees, and I have even tried to hire other people. I've at least given them the opportunity to let me down. You know what I mean? Like, I've hired and I've fired, or they've quit. You know, like, I've at least given them the opportunity to try. She hasn't even hired anyone. She just got to the point where she's like, you know what? F it all. I'm just going to work for myself. I'm going to be the CEO of American Riviera Orchard. So basically what I'm saying is this gives credence to the rumors that she has been difficult to work for. So to put this narrative out there, being the victim, like, all these people just hate me, they're jealous of me, they don't like me because I'm half black. It really doesn't make sense at this point in time, because it's like she didn't even hire one person to give them the opportunity to either wow her or to disappoint her. So to me, it just makes it seem like, yeah, it's probably true that she was difficult to work for. And when those rumors came out about she and Harry having a professional separation and he was going to do his thing in the public while she does her thing solo in the public. It was a weird announcement because it was making her look like she was clingy and clinging onto him and really needing him to be with her, which I believe she probably felt that way because he was coming across as more likable to more people than she was. So to kind of cancel out some of the unlikability about her, then she would have him by her side at the majority of the outings and the events and whatever else that she was attending. Even if he didn't really need to be there or didn't have anything to do with him, he had to be there. But I believe he kind of got tired of it and whatever. So they had to make an announcement. And see, this also goes back to that South Park episode where it was making fun of them, but it was like they were playing on the we want our privacy, but yet you are announcing everything. If you want privacy, then just do your thing. And if people are following you around or whatever, then that's one thing, and that definitely is intrusive. But if you're announcing almost every move that you're making, then it kind of takes away from the I want my privacy request. So with all of that being said, yeah, it's being said that this professional separation is not working for her, and now she kind of wants to get back to being together publicly more. And Harry, he's addressing the rumors that they are getting divorced. I'm not reporting on anything regarding them getting divorced unless it's something official that's announced, so I will never sit here to assume that yeah, a divorce is imminent or whatever. I would never do that for anyone in anyone's marriage, whether I hate them or love them. I would never do that. But he publicly addressed the rumors, and he spoke about it at the New York Times' 2024 Deal Book Summit in New York City this past Wednesday. And so he's basically saying, no, we're not getting a divorce, but the trolls would love it. They would be happy. They would love nothing more than to hear that we're getting a divorce. But that doesn't mean that there's not trouble in the household. And I'm not here to celebrate that either. Whether there is or isn't, it's a marriage. So every relationship has its ups and downs and it has its struggles, right? But because Meghan has really made it a thing where he is always by her side, then it just kind of makes it seem like, yeah, maybe there is something going on when you didn't see them out in public. But also that should not be something that's abnormal either when a couple who have separate careers, separate lives, because she wanted to come back to America, right? So you're doing your thing, you're doing yours. Yeah, we're going to have times when we're not together in public, and that is okay. But listen, people are going to have their thoughts. So critics, they're definitely saying that it's just not a good look. PR experts are saying that this so-called reset is designed to show that they are individual powerhouses, but it's working for Harry, but not so much for Meghan. That is not a surprise, because a lot of people felt like Meghan is with Harry for what it can benefit her. So she's always going to want him by her side, but apart from him, a lot of people just don't really see it for her. And with Harry, a lot of people would love to see him as an individual person because they're used to seeing him with the royal family. So to just see him as a regular person is something that a lot of people would love to see. And he was already seen as more likable anyway.
Hey guys, welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subbed. If you're not, hit the button, and if you're listening on YouTube, hit the like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into the holy mess.
Talk to me nice, as we